Thank you for coming. We also have a focus today of winning the ball back as soon as possible. We have the area here, and firstly we're going to start with a 5v2 rondo. There will be 2 teams of 7, and it will be a 5 versus 2 in each zone. Okay? The team without the ball, the focus today is, can you try and win the ball as quick as you can? So, nearest player closes the ball down and tries to win it. Okay? The second session will be retrieve and secure. We'll then go on to a 2-zone pressing game, and then we'll go on to a match at the end. Okay? Anyone have any questions? Okay, let's go. 5 versus 2. The 2 blue players have to try and win the ball. Okay? The whites, you are going to try and keep the ball for 10 passes. If you get 10 passes, that is 1 point for you. Okay? If the blues win the ball and you score, that is 3 points for you. Does that make sense? Any questions? Let's do a demonstration now. Play. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 point. Okay, hold it there. Does that make sense, everybody? Good, well done. Can you win the ball? As soon as you win it back as you can you score straight away? Okay, hold it there. Rotate the 2 players in the middle. Nathaniel, I can't hear you calling the score. Okay, I can't hear you. If you are trying to win the ball back and the ball goes to you, okay, what is he now starting to do? Daniel, what is he starting to do? Good, okay, he's starting to apply pressure. By what? Is he applying pressure to the person without the ball or with the ball? With the ball, okay, good. He's starting to apply pressure with the ball. Now, what about his angle of approach? So for instance, if he goes straight on, now where can you pass? There. This way or this way, okay? So he needs to think about the direction of where he wants to send that player to pass the ball. Okay, you come back. Angled approach from left to right to show him that way. Can you now pass this way? No. Maybe not, so you might have to pass this way. Okay, good. Can we try and affect the player by sending them in one direction? Any questions? Okay, play. 3, 2, 1. Go! We're also going to add a progression. Now the progression is there's going to be an extra defender in the middle. So that will now be 4 players on the outside and 3 in the middle. Now, think about that second player and that second moment. For instance, ball goes to you, Austin, you close down. You think about the direction, you show me. Good, so now he's showing him which way. You decide. Good, I'm showing him right. Okay, now, think about your positioning here. Okay?
Yeah.
What might you start doing as well? Do you want to step off? Or if he applies pressure, what also might you do?
Apply with him.
Okay, you apply with him. Straight towards the direction of that player or towards the angle of the next player. Okay. Which question? Okay, which question? Okay, all right, so if you did that, fine. At the moment then, there's loads of space here and you've done it 2 together. Okay, so come back. Okay, so you apply pressure and then you also support him, but behind and block a passing lane. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay, you apply pressure, you support the blocking lane for a pass. Ball back to me. Austin, drop back. Let's reenact that situation. You ready? Play. Now support. Good. There we go. Now show him one way. Fantastic. Can you win the ball? Does that make sense for you guys? Good. Fantastic anticipation. Really good anticipation. Those 2 pressed. You waited to see where the pass was made. Then you made that moment and you won the ball. Well done. Okay, well done. Good. So the first action and the first question is, can we try and press the nearest player with the ball? And the second thing was what? Say again? Good, okay, switching it, okay. So, good, well done. The first thing was nearest player pressurizes the ball. And the second player does what?
Comes in and supports them.
Fantastic, comes in and supports. Fantastic. Now we're going to do a game where it's a simple process. We have the area here, okay? We have 7 here versus 7. The idea is this 7 have to try and keep the ball whilst 3 whites go and press the ball and win it. If the whites win the ball, they transfer the ball back over to their zone, and then 3 blues go into their zone and go and press the ball and win it back. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this demonstration. 1, 2, 3. Ball goes into here, keep possession, whites win it back, play. Good, well done, whites win the ball, and it's over the line, just off, white ball, play. 3 blues press, go. Well done, fantastic, good, good blue, win the ball back. If the whites make 10 passes, that is a point to you, okay? If blues win the ball back and score, that's then 3 points. So same as the one before, but just that little bit of competition element, and then we'll progress it on after. Any questions? Okay. At the moment, you jogged and you have so much space. So what's the first thing you do?
Sprinting.
Apply pressure, good. Now think about the angle, which way?
That way.
Okay, good, so which way are you gonna come in from? Good, right to left. Okay, as soon as he does that, now what's your first next thing?
Close it.
Good, okay, either close it or just support and apply extra additional pressure. In case he then wins the ball, are you closer or further away? Closer, good. Make sense? Okay, back to me, back in. 3, 2, 1, you ready? Play. There we go, press the ball, win it. And support, well done. And then support, fantastic boys, really good, well done. Blue ball. This time we're gonna progress it on. So we're gonna now have 4 players pressing in the zone. Okay, so it's gonna be a 7 versus 4. Okay. More than likely now, can we get whites winning the ball back a little bit quicker? Okay, can we apply pressure as a group? The first player presses, second player supports, third player anticipates and covers. Okay, good, can we win the ball back? Win it back, win it back, win it! There we go, fantastic. And again, blues, nice and quick. Blues, remember to rotate those players that press in, don't just stand back there. So the first thing, when the opposition player has the ball, what's the first thing we do? Close them down, how?
Pressure.
By applying pressure. Good, so we start moving towards them. The second player, what is it important to do for them?
Support.
So support, in what way?
In blocking the options.
Okay, good. So we support by blocking the options and blocking the pass through. Okay, good. What else could we now do as a third player? Okay, so there's 2 players involved. What about the third player?
We could maybe prevent it skilling or marking the player.
Fantastic. So we can either mark an additional player, which is good, or anticipate the ball where it's going to go next. Okay, so that player is then covering now. So they're covering and anticipating where the next ball's going. Does that make sense? So when the first player presses, second player supports, third player start covering and anticipating where the ball's going to go behind. Well done. Okay, so now we are going to go into a match situation, and the game is going to be simple. The first thing, in positions, we've got 3 in defence, 3 in midfield, and 1 in attack. The aim of the game, this is blue's defensive zone. This is white's defensive zone. Whites, this is your attacking zone. Blues, this is your attacking zone. If blues, you win the ball in their attacking zone, in your attacking zone, and you score, that's 3 points. For example, whites have the ball, you win the ball off them, and then you go and score, that's 3 points. If you do it in the defensive zone and blues pass the ball to white, okay, now you win the ball off white, and then you go and score, pass through, and score, that is 1 point. We are trying to encourage, win the ball quickly and higher up the pitch. Does that make sense? Any questions? Play. Win the ball. Good, there we go. Blues finish. Good, and play. Good, fantastic. Now we go, now you've won it. If you can score, you win 1 point. Good, there we go. If you score, you win 1 point. Whites. There we go, Blues. Can we win it now? Can we win it? There we go, Blues. They're under pressure. Can we win the ball? There we go, and apply the pressure. Fantastic. Okay, hold it there. Fantastic. Really good. What was good about that? The ball got played in here. What was your initial thing? Press. Good, you pressed, okay? Did you stay out wide or did you come into the player? Good, you started coming into the player, okay? So you supported him from a different angle. Then what was your final thing? What did you do?
Block out the pass.
Good, fantastic. So you blocked out the pass to here. And then also, if he then plays it here, what might you do?
Press.
Good, fantastic. How well did that work? Really good, fantastic. First player presses. Second player does what? Supports. Third player anticipates where the ball might go. Now, what about this player here? There's a fourth player behind this three. Okay, so there's three here. What is your job now? What are you looking at? Good, the field and the picture, okay? So now this player, can we start thinking about showing a bit of balance to the team? Balance. So, bit of anticipation, the ball comes over here, you might start blocking lanes. Anticipate and show balance where the ball might go. Your fourth option, as a result, if the ball plays forward, you can then read it and win it back. Read the play, read the decision and try and win the ball. Make sense? Okay, ready you three? Play. Nathaniel, there we go, there it is. So try and win that ball, Nathaniel, when it comes through. Good, play. Okay guys, now we're gonna start a match. It's gonna be a normal game. It's gonna be a 7 versus 7. The formation is now gonna change to a 3-2-2 on both teams. Okay, so 3 at the back, 2 in midfield, and 2 up front. Go!